Hello, SomethingNewOtaku. I'm back to do a first impressions of a manga series that I just finished reading the first volume of, and that series is Clamp's new manga, Gate 7. Now this is a series that my friend Britt sent me recently for Christmas, so I really appreciate that. This is as I said, Clamp's new series, and I'm really excited to own the first volume of this. This was just a wonderful volume, honestly. Basically, it's about a boy named Chikuhito who is in Japan and he wants to move to Kyoto. It's about a boy named Chikuhito who is a high schooler and he wants to move to Kyoto because he loves Kyoto. He loves the culture and the scenery and everything about it. So he decides to take a trip to Kyoto to, take in all the culture and everything. And he meets a girl named Hana, who is the girl on the cover if you couldn't tell. And Hana is kind of a mysterious girl. I'm not going to talk too much about her because I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll just say that there is some mystery involved with her and her friends. And what they find strange about Chikuhito is that he's immune to their powers. But that's pretty much all I'm going to say about this story. I don't want to spoil anything more, and it's only the first volume has only come out so far, so I'm really excited to check out the second volume of the series. So far, the story was very interesting. I would say that towards the end of the volume, it was kind of a little confusing maybe, I guess, but I'm going to try rereading it, and maybe it'll make sense in later volumes, but I'm interested in where the story is going so far. And I also like how they brought history into this story. They bring in characters from samurai history, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you who, but just so you know, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Also, when I first picked this up, when I found it, or not when I found it, when Britt sent it to me and I picked it up and I flipped through it, I noticed that the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Like, just look at that. Honestly, I think this is like the best artwork that Clamp has ever done. It is so wonderful, and I love it so much. So I recommend picking this up and checking it out. The first volume is the only one that's out so far, and I think that if you pick this up and read it, you might get an idea of what Clamp's about. Most of Clamp's storylines are fantasy-based, and they have a lot of emotion in them as well, at least in X and in Chobits, I think. Those are the only two that I've actually watched, and I really love those. So I'm really happy to have read this, and I'm excited to read the next volume. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.